Hi there, it's Jen from modernmedicinelady.com and the Empathic Woman System, and the word of the day is overreacting. So I'm just going to start with a question right off the bat, which is, how many times have you been told you're overreacting? You're too sensitive. You're blowing it out of proportion. You're taking it too seriously. Stop worrying about it. Let it go. Don't think about it. It's not that big a deal. You probably get the drill. I'm imagining you've probably heard something like this if you are like me and all of the other highly sensitive empathic people that I know. At some point in time, or at many points in time, you've been told you're overreacting. And so I've been thinking a lot about this and about what does that really mean. And I've done some work recently with an amazing client where we were really addressing this particular thing of like the dynamic of being the person who is told you are overreacting, you are feeling too much. Now, first off, I just want to say that emotions are just emotions. And in many ways, I'm not sure you can feel too much as it's just that it is an emotion. And sometimes in the same way that you can have a gentle little storm cloud or rain, rain come through, or you could have like a deluge coming through. That there are times where emotions are much bigger and more intense than other times. But like weather, as long as we don't try to stop it, as long as we don't try to resist it, as long as we just acknowledge it and accept it, emotions have a tendency to just flow and continue and pass. At least that's been my experience. But what I have noticed is that when people are uncomfortable about their feelings, when people have been taught that it's not appropriate to get angry, that it's not appropriate to cry, that it's not appropriate to be expressing fear, like you shouldn't be showing any of this because it's a sign of weakness or something like that, that what I've noticed for those of us who are highly sensitive and empathic is that a lot of times we will pick up on all of the feelings that are being repressed and denied and are kind of being kept stuffed down around us. And that is sort of like being in a car where somebody is trying to drive on the highway at 65 or 70 miles an hour with the emergency brake on. There's an amazing amount of friction. There's an amazing amount of resistance. There's an amazing amount of exertion going on. And as highly sensitive empathic people, we feel that. And a lot of times, if we have not really learned how not to express other people's feelings, we will not only be expressing our own discomfort around all of this tension, but we will also be expressing all of the suppressed discomfort that the other people are not acknowledging within themselves. So in many ways, if you take this to the next conclusion, it actually makes a lot of sense that somebody who is not willing to feel any feelings would naturally say to somebody who's feeling a feeling that they're overreacting, especially if they're watching an empath express feelings that they don't want to be expressing themselves. And I think that this can be an incredibly challenging thing for us because I believe that many of us learn at a very, very young age to be the emotional voice for our families, for our community, and that part of our job as empaths has been to feel the feelings and then express them. But then when people don't want to own them or take responsibility for them, they say things like you're overreacting, or even sometimes, unfortunately, you're crazy. Now, my personal experience is that as we really start recognizing what are our own feelings and what are the feelings of other people, and we stop expressing the feelings of other people and just be like, wow, that person is repressing a whole bunch of stuff right now, and God bless them, they are miserable in there, and that's not my job to fix it. I just get to feel my feelings. They get to either feel or not feel their feelings, and it's not my responsibility. It's not my problem. And my emotions are not something that I have to change, that I have to fix, that I have to keep suppressed or keep toned down because they're making somebody else uncomfortable. If somebody's uncomfortable, that's about them. It's not about me. As long as I am not screaming bloody murder or having sort of hysterical fits, then just feeling a feeling is something that every single human being is entitled to. It's natural. It's as natural as weather. It comes, it goes, it is what it is. And my job is to feel my feelings. My job is to take care of myself. And my job is to let other people feel their feelings and let them take care of themselves. And my job is not to take responsibility for them if they are uncomfortable feeling their feelings. So my question to you right now is, in addition to how many times have you been told you're overreacting, do you notice yourself in a situation or in the role of being the person who feels the feelings for your community, for your family, for your relationship? And when you're being told that you're overreacting or that you're being too sensitive, is part of it because you're actually feeling more than your own feelings, that you're actually feeling emotions that are not being expressed but are going on around you? So I would love to hear what you have to say about all this. Please leave a comment below. And until next word of the day, I am wishing you peace, I am wishing you ease, and I am wishing you a deep sense of knowing what's yours, what's theirs, and owning your feelings and letting them deal with whatever comes up for them and not taking it on. So, in the meantime, please go like my Facebook page, Modern Medicine Lady LLC, and I will be eternally grateful for your help to get this video out into the world. So please like it, please share it, please pass it along to other people who would find it useful, particularly other highly sensitive empathic people. So until tomorrow, I'm wishing you peace.